Give these people a prize because they win at life. What? What? Oh, it keeps going. Oh, that will never feel casual to me. That was an entire arcade. It just kept going. Playroom? That's an entire house. What do you mean playroom? I don't know what my favorite part is, but I think it's the fact that they have a little wardrobe area with a stage, a little platform. You know I'd be in there every day. Vogue, Vogue, Vogue.
This week's cake is a total fail and I did not manage my time well, so I'll tell you a little bit about why. I was going to do like a Valentine's Day theme where you had partners supporting partners, so it was going to be a life-size cake of Taylor Swift and a life-size cake of Travis Kelce, and I was going to do Taylor in a Chiefs jersey holding up the Super Bowl trophy, and then I was going to do Travis in a Taylor Swift Eras t-shirt holding on to one of her Grammys. Unfortunately, like I said, I did not manage my time well, so it's just ended up being a life-size cake of Taylor Swift holding up the Super Bowl trophy, which on its own doesn't really make sense, but we're just going to go with it anyway. So anyway, I started off with the head. I made it out of red velvet and vanilla cake stacked on top. And then I sculpted for about 4 hours to get her face just how I wanted it. Then I added her makeup and individual eyelashes. And then it was time to do her fringe. I did not like this fringe that I'd done to start off with. It didn't look like Taylor's fringe at all, so I took it all off. And it was really hard to make the fringe that kind of looks boxy but then wispy at the same time. Oh wow, so this took a lot of trial and error, but I think I got there in the end. I mean, it'll do. I even got scissors to it like a proper hairdresser because it annoyed me that much. I kind of got it to where I was happy with it, and it's like I say, it's just gonna have to do. A lot of this cake is just gonna have to do because I ran out of time and patience.
My mind is already blown and we're just on the head.
I used food coloring to paint the hair color, and then it was time to move on to the actual life-size cake part of this project.
Imagine walking into your kitchen at night and seeing that in there. That would scare the absolute hell out of you.
I added all these little details like the ripples in her trousers. I then used a blowtorch to make them look leathery, shiny, and the back of my gloved hand to buff them up to make them look really nice and shiny like leather trousers. And then once I'd done that, I started to add in lots more details like on her hands, and this again took a little while, so I didn't record all of it, but once I'd done it, then I added on her fingernails,
all the details,
little indents on her thumbs. Then I added a bit more texture into the jumper, and I added in all the other little details like this elastic. Then you can see the other shoe on the other side, what it looked like when it was cake. It was really like it ugly. So once I'd added on the finishing touches for the shoes, they looked pretty cool. And then I went on to do the trophy, which again, it doesn't really make sense because she's not playing in the Super Bowl. Travis is playing in the Super Bowl, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And if you're watching this, then it will make sense to you, which is all that really matters. And this is the finished cake. It is my life-size Taylor Swift cake holding up the Super Bowl trophy, which the Chiefs may win this weekend. I'm going to be watching. I hope you guys are all going to be watching too. And I really hope that you like this cake. I did have to rush it at the end, so it's as good as it could be. Thanks for watching, guys. Look how big it is. Go Chiefs.
Well, you will be happy to know they won. I think that just makes this even much sweeter, if you will. I would never have the patience for this, or the skill, or the talent. What is it like being that talented? You know what I mean? Like, you see that, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. I was just not built to do that. I wasn't. Sure, I could practice. I would never get there. And I have full confidence in that. Wild. And how fun to just eat Taylor Swift after. That sounded weird. Oh my God. That's so pretty. A little kitchen, a bathroom, a full shower. Come on. I'll just sleep on the floor then? Is that what's going on there? minus the bed. This is the coolest thing ever. Having a morning coffee there. Oh, I would truly pay to do that. Like, I will rent that out. If it had a bed. I'm a little confused. As a kitchen, a bathroom, where's the bed? Maybe it was just like a loft they didn't show or something. I'll sleep on the floor. I would sleep on the floor for a view like that. I truly would. I'm not picky. Sleeping bag it up. Give me one blanket. I'll make it work. Remember what we used to do when we'd have sleepovers in high school after a drunken high school party? I didn't have a pillow. I slept on the bathroom floor and probably used like toilet paper as a blanket. We were fighting for our lives out there at those sleepovers. Oh my God, are you becoming her? Impressed, and all you did was do face paint and eyelashes. Oh, we're doing a half and half. I was proud of myself today for how my blush looked. So that has to take so many hours. You truly have to love what you do, because that is so tedious and time consuming, and you're just sitting there in front of a mirror the entire time you're doing that. That's insane. Oh, my hat's off to you guys, man. Makeup artists, there's so many of them on TikTok, and their transformations are mind-boggling. And like the VFX effect, it's like, how do you just like, you're at home and you just whip that up? How do you just come up with that and then execute that? My brain will never understand that. Whoa, that's trippy. Trippy. Oh. Yo, is the entire house made out of window? Oh, that's a lot of window for me. The whole thing is glass. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just never ending. I'd be lost. I'm already lost. Crazy. I can't believe places like this actually exist in the world, okay? For me, it just feels a little too exposed. And I understand people from the outside cannot see in. Can you? Wait, can you? Why does it look like I can see in the house? Maybe not in like certain bedrooms and stuff, obviously, but I watch too many like murder documentaries and scary movies. Anyone out there in the trees could be watching all your moves, or even if you couldn't see through them, even in my house, someone from the other side of the house could like see. It's just too much. I feel so exposed. I feel so exposed. I don't like that much glass. I need the walls to feel like they're caving in on me and protecting my soul. That sounds very depressing. A slide in your house? Come on. Is that your house? Is that a garage? What is this? Oh wow, it's your house. That's so fun. That is every kid's dream. Quite literally, having a slide in your house, or I feel like having a fireman's pole. At the time, we didn't realize like the joke that it would, you know, when we grew up, it was a stripper pole, but just having a pole in the room, you want to be a fireman. Even the spiral staircase is a flex. I always wanted a spiral staircase in my house and a fire pole and a slide, and you got all three. I'm not a huge fan on the cheese grater look of it all, but I'm not complaining either. I would take this. Thank you. Guys, I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I'm back. Did you miss me? Cause I missed you. On that note, it is hydration station time. Drink your water. Take a sip. I bet you haven't even had one today. I care about you. Cheers, hope you're having a good day. It's lemon water in my cup. Ooh, the perfect cold. Oh my God, I love dorm transfer. I live for dorm talk on TikTok. People do dorm transformations and dorm tours, and it just feels like a different world. Okay, because I never went to college and had a dorm, and I'm like, man, what would that be like to live in a dorm with like a friend? How fun would that be to experience college that way? Like, to me, that's just in the movies. That was crazy. I need a replay real quick. Like, wow. Insane. Are those the beds they give you? That looks like a hospital bed almost. Like they just give you like this little blue, it looks like what belongs in like a gymnasium. Or do they expect you to put a mattress and everything on top of that? Like that wasn't your bed, right? That's not what you're expected to sleep on?
Are we feeling dessert tonight?
Yeah, can we get a graham cracker s'mores Pizookie?
Oh, great choice. Here.
That cake's amazing.
Follow me.
Where are we going?
Oh my God.
2 Pizookies, coming right up. Toasted to perfection. Here you guys go.
This is amazing.
Like, if you guys haven't watched Zach King before, insane. This man is incredible. I'll never understand it. And just the effort that goes into creating all these videos, bless. Bless. It's so creative. It's so freaking cool. Oh my God, he's the chocolate guy. I've watched one of his shows. Wait a second. Hold the phone. What we saw in the beginning was chocolate? That bar? Shut up. You have my full attention. That's no. The bar stools too. Fuck me up. Guys, this is out of control. All these details, you're joking. You're joking! That has to be the most incredible thing I have ever seen. I didn't even know chocolate could do all that, if I'm being so for real. You know, this video is making me feel kind of useless in this world. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, okay, let's look at everything I'll never have. Let's look at skills and talent I'll never experience. Not even close. It's a little bit depressing, but good for you guys, you know? I'll be your biggest fan and I'll root for you. But I might contemplate my entire life after this.
This sport is called competitive sleeping, and you won't believe how much the winner gets. The competition is held in Spain each year, and contestants are required to fall asleep as quickly as possible. Contestants are judged based on their ability to sleep as close to 20 minutes as possible, and they're also judged on their sleeping posture and snoring. The only downside is that it's held in a shopping mall, so it's not that easy to fall asleep. However, if you manage to win, you'll get $1,500.
What is happening? This is insane. At first I was like Matt would win, but then they're judged on their snoring, so he would totally lose. I would not stand a chance. With my insomnia, absolutely not. And there's no way I could fall asleep fast in a noisy place. I would need earplugs. I would need to have my face covered. Can you have all those things? I'm not a good sleeper. That's hilarious to me. It's hard to even take seriously, but yeah, you are winning at life. Oh, what did you do on the weekend? Entered a sleeping competition and won $1,500 for sleeping 20 minutes? Okay. Oh, funky. Oh, but there's an actual door. So that just covers a second door? I thought that was the door, but you probably can't lock it and for safety reasons, but I don't know, I just think it would have been way more cool if like that was the door.
Press this.
What is that?
Wheel disappears. And this
That
light
was
goes
the
on
wheel?
to tell pedestrians that the car is now driving by itself. The coolest thing is this. Check out what these little diamonds do here. These little triangles. Look at that. When the car detects an object that you can't see, it will let you know.
Whoa. Oh. Guys, I'm not gonna pretend that it's not cool, but I wouldn't want it. Personally, that paint is throwing me off. You guys, it looks like melted caramel. Like the entire car looks like a piece of melted caramel. Putting that aside, maybe I just don't appreciate cars enough. Maybe the BMW fans out there will be, yo, sick. But those triangle things, that noise, everything about it would bother me. Would bother me. If I'm jamming to Hannah Montana, you think I'm gonna see those things turning or hear those? No, not a chance. This ain't for me, but it's really freaking cool. Like, let's be real.
Ready?
Oh, I love this girl. Like, what? How is that happening? How is that happening? I don't understand. How is that happening? I just found out this girl's actually based in Toronto, which I think is insane. It's so cool. I've seen some of her sidewalk, like art illusions she does. She's so talented, and her name is Chelsea, and she's in Toronto. Oh, so talented people do exist here. Stay classy out there. Stay sassy. I'll see you tomorrow.